Hi everyone. I am very nauseous. I don't know why. Well, maybe I do. I'm not eating well. Not eating well at all. Now my granddaughter did bring me something for Mother's Day, which was nice. She also got her own mother something. She is so very thoughtful. So I finally got my yard mowed. I am just ecstatic about that. Let me tell you, it's a big thing in my life to mow my grass. It's the first time I've mowed in, I guess since 2007. Yeah. I didn't have any grass when I lived in Tappahannock or in the broccoli farm in Westmoreland. And didn't mow the grass in Colonial Beach, but I did complain about it because the HOA was paying an arm and a leg for a company that didn't even blow the grass off the concrete, the concrete garage. They never edged the beds. They never weeded. They never mulched. I go, what kind of landscape company is this? No, I'm not a bitch. I just think that you should get the money that you pay for, right? So I am in such a bad state that I called my granddaughter and I said, please come and help. Please come and help. So she's on her way in about an hour. And I'm going to wear the necklace that Wallace gave me. Let's see if I can get it on. I've got the gutter people coming at 4 to, that's beautiful. Thank you, Wallace. God, I look horrible. Oh, God. Okay, this is so... I could not have done better myself. That's a little hard. Yeah, they're coming to re-examine the gutters because the gutters should catch the water, right? That's what they're there for. And I went outside in a rainstorm, videotaped it. There is. Because it was catching in other places, right? Now, I am just a nervous wreck. I think it's got something to do with my potassium level. I had to cancel my angiogram, not because I wanted to, but because they said they would not touch me with my potassium level at a dangerous level that it was. 9.3 is not supposed to be over 5 something. I will take off this one. And so about the lava rocks, I hate them. Don't get them. Don't get the lava rocks. They're ugly. I don't care if it does keep the cats away. No, they are so ugly. And now I'm gonna be getting the black mulch, and I have to put on my face because I look so bad. Okay. I don't know. You know, they call it dog days of August. Well, let me tell you what, I think there's a dog days of May. Oh my God. A lot of y'all think I'm really funny. I don't know. You think I'm funny? I don't know. If you had my son and my daughter in the room, you would realize I'm not funny. They are. So my daughter gets out this Sunday, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Oh my God. The first thing she's going to do is go get something to eat. She pretty much starves in there because the food is pretty much... And I know what you're going to say. Oh, she's in jail. What do you expect? Yeah, I know that. But I've worked in a lot of jails where the food was fantastic. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Well, she's paid for her crime. And, but you would not believe the people. This is not going on. The people who, you may have a felon in your own family and you probably would never know, right? Uh-huh. Yeah. So, I've been trying to wean myself off from having to do videos every day on YouTube so that I can get some things done just in case I don't make it, right? The way I feel right now, I feel like I could just keel over any minute. I will break out in sweats from nowhere. Just, I don't have to be doing anything. And this could be from the high potassium. Who in the hell knows? It is not fun getting old, people. It's not fun at all. So, don't know what else to tell you. And I need to do my dishes. Oh my God, yes. I need to do my dishes. What's so funny is I don't even really cook. I don't cook, people. Where did these dirty... I think the neighbors are bringing over their dirty dishes. Well, there's been a lot of activity in my neighborhood. Evidently, the cops came again, and but that's not unusual here, you know. I remember just before I left my husband, there was, I think, 7 or 8 calls to them. I called them. I called them many times. Of course, back then, the cops were not as dressed in domestic violence as they are now. The way to do it is separate the guy from the girl, but the cops don't realize that the girls can't really say much, because then as soon as the cops leave, they're going to be even more abused. Don't you see it? I really think that they should be removed for the night. Separate the couple. Yeah, separate the couple. Yeah, the cops need much more training. I mean, look what happened to that one lady, that little girl who was, on a cross-country trip. And the cops knew that there had been a scuffle. At least I'm not coughing all night, right? And then she was found strangled, not too soon after that. I think they're going to court over that, because you could tell that girl was so upset. Usually the one that's being abused is the one that's crying and upset, right? Yeah. That's a good indication, don't you think? But I'm missing my friend that I go out of the country with. I think she's doing okay. Just before she had her shoulder replaced, and she had breast cancer. So, I can't imagine having to go through that. Oh my God, how terrible. So many guys in my class have lost their wives due to breast cancer. So I gotta go in that kitchen and do my dishes. Yeah. Feed the cats. They're not mine. Let's get some lipstick on. Hopefully the gutter people will be nice and not give me a hard time, because I know that the rain should not be coming down behind the gutters, right? You know why people can't get their act together? Because there's always something new. There's always something new going on. I just found out that when you're putting down new grass seed, that you should add peat moss and this other ingredient. Let's see. Yeah, and straw. You can add straw. Keeps the birds from eating it, and yeah, it keeps the birds from eating it. And I have to make my daughter's favorite Easter bread. She craves this, so I'm going to make 2 batches. This is going to take me 4.5 hours at least. This is from scratch, so I got to go buy some yeast, and this is the only thing my daughter wants from me. And she did get the $50. Thank you again, Wallace, because when she gets out, she is not going to have any money because she hasn't been able to work. So that will help her a lot. And she can buy a couple meals with that. And I think she's going to stay a couple nights with a friend there, and then she'll probably go into a halfway house. I don't have the money to go visit her. I already spent a month with her last year. I am just so grateful that I'm not coughing, and you see I'm losing my voice. Yeah, so I had to call and cancel my angiogram this Thursday because they said, my cardiologist says, I'm not touching you when your potassium is this high. And then I made a mistake. I love oranges, and I ate like 6 oranges the other night. Not knowing oranges are full of potassium, but the bruise, see, it's a little purple there, is going away. So I will say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye. Be safe.